Hey, welcome again. The sun was beating down on the asphalt road, and it seemed nothing could survive in the scorching heat. But as the rescuer drove by, she saw a motionless figure lying on the side of the road. Curiosity got the best of them, and she pulled over to investigate. What he found was a dog near death and left to die. But the rescuer was determined to save the animal's life and give them another chance to live and love. Little did she know this encounter would change their life forever. Once upon a time, a dog named Hercules was adopted by a young couple going through a rough patch in their marriage. The couple believed caring for a dog would bring them closer, and Hercules did bring some peace to their home. Every night, he slept between them, filled with love and comfort. However, their arguments resumed, and the couple eventually realized they were happier apart. The wife left, and the husband, haunted by memories, soon followed, leaving Hercules behind. The couple didn't consider Hercules' well-being and only focused on their pain. Hercules was forced to fend for himself on the streets, and initially, people were kind to him due to his cute and healthy appearance. They often fed him. But as he grew thin and scraggly, people chased him away. Surviving on the street became increasingly challenging for Hercules as the weather worsened. He caught a cold and infection and slept in dirty, warm places, worsening his condition. He developed a severe skin condition, lost all his hair, and could no longer search for food. Hercules stayed in one place, scratching his skin all day. Over time, his condition worsened until he was just a skinny, hairless, unrecognizable shell of a dog. He could only lay in one spot, waiting for the end. It was a week before Christmas, and the festive season had taken over the streets of Buenos Aires. Everywhere was decorated with lights and trees, and people laughed and talked about their holiday plans. But amidst all the festivities, there was one creature who was left behind. Hercules, a poor dog, was lying on the side of the road, his once plump body now reduced to skin and bones. People walked by him, assuming he was dead, some pitied him, but no one stopped to help. Hercules had given up hope, but little did he know that fate had a surprise in store for him. 2 days before Christmas, a good Samaritan named Pierre appeared. Pierre was an animal rescuer and heard about a lifeless dog lying around in the neighborhood. She rushed over to the spot and was horrified by what she saw. Hercules was barely alive, his eyes dull, and his body covered in sores. Pierre felt tears roll down her eyes as she approached the dog, knelt beside him and, in a soft voice, said, "Hey there, I'm here to help you." The dog looked at her and groaned. It was as if he was trying to communicate his pain. Pierre didn't waste any time. She quickly placed the dog in a cage and rushed him to a veterinarian. The vet told Pierre that the dog could survive if he made it through the weekend and that Pierre would have to care for him around the clock. Pierre was more than ready to do whatever it took to save the dog. She took Hercules home, made a comfortable shelter, and sat beside him, promising never to leave his side. However, the first few days were not easy. Hercules refused to eat, and his condition was not improving. Pierre gave him water every 3 hours and sat beside him, encouraging him to fight for his life. But it wasn't until the first week that something miraculous happened. Hercules suddenly started to recover, he started eating, and his energy levels increased. Pierre lifted and encouraged him to walk, but he was still too weak. But Pierre was patient. She knew that Hercules needed time to heal. 3 weeks later, Hercules was a completely different dog. He was now strong, healthy, and full of life. He had regained his strength, his fur had grown back, and he was the picture of health. Initially, Pierre had planned to put him up for adoption, but their bond had grown so strong that she couldn't bear to part with him. Now, Pierre and Hercules enjoy their days filled with love, happiness, and fun. Their story serves as a reminder that even the smallest act of kindness can make a big difference in someone's life. Pierre would not have known the joy of having Hercules as her companion if she hadn't given him a second look. And so, the story of Pierre and Hercules came to a close, reminding us of the beauty of second chances and the power of love and care. The once lifeless animal was full of life and joy, thanks to Pierre's unwavering determination to save him. The journey of Hercules from a stray dog to a beloved companion was a true testament to the resilience of the canine spirit. Let this story inspire us all to keep an open heart and mind, for you never know what kind of amazing transformation could unfold when we choose to give someone or something a chance. So, next time you see an animal in need, remember the story of Pierre and Hercules and let us all make a difference in the world, one small act of kindness at a time. If you find a stray animal on the road, you can follow these steps. Check if the animal is injured or in immediate danger. If so, call animal control or a local veterinary hospital for assistance. Try to safely contain the animal and bring it to a safe place. You can use a leash or blanket to wrap the animal and keep it calm. Check for identification, such as a collar or tag with the owner's information. If you find identification, try to contact the owner. Search for the animal's owner through social media, local lost and found pet pages, and animal shelters. If the animal is not claimed by its owner, consider taking it to an animal shelter. They can provide care, food, and shelter and help find the animal a permanent home. If you cannot take the animal to a shelter, consider reaching out to local animal rescue organizations for help. Remember to always approach stray animals with caution and never put yourself in harm's way. If you feel unsure about how to handle the situation, it's best to contact a professional for assistance. If you like today's video, please hit the like button and share this story with others. Also, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so that you'll be notified when the next story goes live. See you again.